Hello, welcome back to my FM21 career save. We're at Argentina at the moment. Last episode, I was on about Marcelo Gallardo, who took over Newell's from me, and I was calling for him to be potentially sacked. And we click on Newell's again, ninth in the league so far. I mean, they've completed the season, and I can't believe that he's basically still there. But what do I know? Because literally last episode, I went on like a day or two. And as you can see, they've gone on a run in the Libertadores. They get past Santos at second round, where I never get past. They beat another Brazilian side, SEP. I forgot the actual name, but we've lost to them in the past. And in the semi-final against ATP, who were like a big rival of ours, they managed to defeat them in the semi-final quite comfortably as well. Prez Tika obviously just being a hero probably, and Marcaria. And then they play Flamengo in the final, and they win 3-1. Prezi with a brace, so he did what I couldn't do, or Bielsa couldn't do. So maybe he's a bigger legend than both of us combined. So apologies, Marcelo. I'll let you manage Newell's from now on. Back to Argentina. We're the World Cup qualifiers, and obviously Copa America as well. I keep saying Copa Argentina, Copa America. The World Cup qualifiers, we played Paraguay and Uruguay. Quite bad results, I would say. 3-2 and a 0-0 draw, but the group looks kind of comfortable. Brazil are probably the favourites at the moment, so I'm not too worried. Plenty more games to play as well. But obviously, we just kicked off against Ecuador in the Copa America group stage. Group A looks so much tougher than Group B. All groups, that's better. Group B, if you were Navy, loving it. Although I did get quite bad results, like I said, against Paraguay and Uruguay. But tough group. But it looks like the top four go through, so not too worried really. Brazil next, then Colombia. So I think we'll play those two games now. They're all in really short succession, so plenty of players being swapped around. The two new players that entered the squad so far are Ricardo Candia. Oh, my phone, pal. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm just gonna answer my phone. And I'm back. What was I saying? Ricardo Candia, he's just I think he recently moved, so his value's obviously shot at, 7.5 million to then go to 39. But solid player, and I didn't want to make a mistake of previous players holding off and then they get capped to another team. Very annoying. And the other one was Murdoch, I think. Rodrigo Murdoch, really good. He's only 18, and looks like a solid player. Plays with Chelsea now. Really annoying still, obviously Colombia and Gaspar Tozzi. I'll scout and wing it. But they haven't played for Italy yet, but I really hope they don't, because they're massive players, especially Colombia. I bought him, he should have loved me, but he's just they look really good, and I hope I haven't made a massive mistake there. They kind of keep me up at night. Claudio Dar's wanted by Chelsea. He's valued 90 million. Anyway, I'll show you X players after maybe the competition's a few episodes time. If you remember a player you want to look at and stuff like that, just let me know. I think there was some player that somebody wanted me to look at. I've forgotten now, but we'll move on anyway. Otherwise, I'll be here for ages. So we've got Brazil now, massive game. Hopefully we can just... I think it was 2-2 last time we played them, I can't remember. My memory is rubbish. But anyway, Dybala is aging, so he's more of a squad player now. 105 caps, pretty cool. The last game, Martinez got a couple of goals. I would show the highlights, but legendary striker, nice. 2 games in this episode, I don't want it to be too long. We'll get straight into it. I think this will be the side, the usual back four. I'm going to keep Ramos in the team now. He's really, really good, to be honest. 21, and brilliant, to be honest. And then Dominguez and Gonzalez. I've got an attacking playmaker instead of deep lying, because I just want to be, we're going to just go for the win all the time, to be honest. So, and he looks really, really good in that position. Really good. Claudio Darva's on the right. Emi Buendia is taking over the Dybala role and doing really well. Nicolas Mireles, who I gave his debut not long ago, but as a left wing, I think he's amazing. He's got the pace, and he's just a different option to the other attackers. Like he's like a classic left winger, and obviously Martinez up top, 86 caps, 68 goals, pretty good, I would say. History, can we see players? When I'm like looking for things, I find it hard to see. 75 goals, all time goal scorer. Okay, that's pretty cool. And most capped 163, so he definitely won't be that, but he's a few goals off breaking the. Yeah, okay, 5, 6, 7 goals, maths. Anyway, we'll dive straight into it. I feel like I'm trying to cover too many things. Anyway, Brazil now. Well, obviously, I think it's quite easy to get through the group stage. I say that. We'll see what happens. But let's just see if we're playing anyone we know. Obviously, Santos, I think, is the Santos that I bought at Newell's, but we didn't really get to manage too much. Yeah, I had lots of players at that club that I will keep an eye on. Even the ones I haven't shortlisted, I'll find. A bit like Liam Neeson. So yeah, we'll get straight into it, and hopefully we can get a positive result here. As Brazil looks like they will have the first highlight. I think the Brazil and Colombia game, we'll kind of see what happens with the group, and then I'll get to the knockout round if all goes well. As some powerful defending from us, we managed to block it. Can we counter attack from this? Emi Buendia picks the ball up and he drives into the heart of the opposition. Can he find anyone? Gonzalez to Morales. He's dispossessed, but we regain it. Pop off the Dar. Can he get a shot away? He does. Oh, and it just misses the post. He tries to just cushion it into the corner. Not too bad. I feel like we will concede a bit. Oh, I did sort out my corners, so that should be good. Yes. I think we will concede. It's the way we're going to play. Claudio Dar bursts through the middle, straight through the middle. Go on, please score. What a goal! Incredible. What a lush goal that was. An incredible solo goal, and what a finish to top it off. And Claudio Dar, obviously, we know this guy throughout his whole career, so it's even better. And I love the fact that he is the key player for us now. Martinez is obviously the legendary striker, but Dar's like the future lies with this guy. And I love the fact that he's got kind of like a free role on the right, inverted winger. I mean, opens up the doors to pretty much anything that he wants to do. He could be like a Radometer, whatever they're called, but I don't want to confuse it too much. I love the fact that he can play pretty much any role, even complete forward. So far, we're 1-0 up against Brazil. Vinicius Jr.'s gone off. That's quite good. Anyway, hopefully our corners. I just don't want to concede off corners. And that's, not so bad then. Set pieces, just make sure you don't concede off set pieces. As Brazil look to respond with their own goal, Santos. Oh, please let's go. Ooh. It'd be so cool if I don't know how good Santos is for them, but he looks like he's playing in a really key area for them. We just find all the wonder kids, don't we, in this save? But yeah, Arthur's on the ball. Santos, Gabriel Jesus, who's just moved to Juventus on the game for like 50 million. As we have a corner of our own. I don't expect us to score many at all. We're like 5'9", 5'10". So I'm tempted to go like short corners, but we'll see. Claudio Dar smashes it off the crossbar. Oh, what a double that would have been. Obviously, the biggest international game of Argentinian and Brazilian players' careers is getting goals in the Copa America against their arch rivals. So far he's having a storming game. I love the fact that Martinez is up there as well, because he takes the pressure of scoring goals off Claudio Dar and vice versa as well. So yeah, it's quite a nice combination to have. And Wendy, don't expect too much off him, but he's obviously deadly at set pieces, and he's just quite a technical player. And I like having that when you don't have to rely on them so much. As we approach the 60-minute mark, I'll just pause it so I can just gather my thoughts. Quite even. They've edged definitely the XG, but yeah, quite even really. I'm thinking Dominguez is quite tired, isn't he? Yeah, I think we need to do some changes here. We'll get Marco Ria on. Ooh, McAllister, I think. That's a box-to-box. He's got 10 tackling. And Marco Ria isn't actually a good tackler. I always think he is, but he isn't really. Who else? Morales and Brandy isn't having a brilliant game, so maybe Murdoch or Dybala. Let's go for Dybala. Let's give him one last chance to just have his say against Brazil. We'll play him as an enganche. Don't want him running around all the time. yeah, his legs have gone now. As we approach the last 15-20 minutes, we have a corner, Dybala to whip it in. Oh, yes! Brilliant. Dybala on. Roberto Gonzalez gets a goal. I think I will make one last sub on the left. Winger. I do like this Luca Bird. I'll pause the game because it's going to kick off again, innit? I'll put him as inverted winger. Luca Bird, brilliant stats really. So yeah, that's good. 2-0. Yes, that's good. And let's just keep it positive, keep it going. Brazil are going to go all out soon, aren't they? But this is a massive result, especially at the group. We only play each other once. And obviously being top will help massively. And it's just a good sign that we beat Brazil 2-0, which I'm thrilled about. We have let like quite clear goal scoring opportunities against us, but I'm happy with that. What a result, really. Takes us to the top. We have to follow it now with a win against Colombia, and that will really prove our credentials. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to fast forward to the Colombia game, so see you in 2 minutes. So we're back now. We're just about to play Colombia after beating Brazil 2-0, and the games are like every 2 days. So it's a very like intense competition. So like, we have to change the team. The only people that keep their place is Martinez, Buendia, Ramos, and our goalkeeper. The right back Lucerio comes in. Christian Romeo, who's an absolute solid like Napoli centre back, so he shouldn't be an issue with Ramos. Martinez, who's usually a centre back, can go to the left. He's left-footed and he is very technical for a centre back. Marco Rui and Alistair come into the midfield. I don't really trust Murdoch to start just yet. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision. Candia on the right, Buendia starts, Luca Bird on the left, and Martinez does keep himself up top, but expect to see Perez, Tika, Dybala, and definitely Murdoch get on the pitch at some point. But still a massive game, and hopefully we can follow it up with another good result. Yeah, do that. And it is important to be able to, like, I would say, yes, expect them to deliver, to like be able to swap the team around without like the pressure of not qualifying. So like this is a massive game really, and we can like rotate it nicely to the knockout stages. But Colombia are a good side. They've obviously got Miranda. Oh, he's not. Oh, is he? He's playing right back for some reason, but he's absolutely incredible. Because we played Ecuador and they had like Ayala, the centre mid, and obviously Christian De La Cruz, like the fullback. We saw the Sheffield United. So yeah, cool that we come across ex-players quite often for the national sides anyway. Ascandia tries to get into the box, can't though. Picks up the ball, drives, puts it to the right. Christian Romero to loft the ball in, hopefully. Gets blocked. And hopefully we don't get counter-attacked here. But no, the highlight doesn't really come to anything. But then, I think, yes, it looks like VAR. It did look like an aggressive tackle on Romero, I think. But they got the ball, so maybe we might get like a fortunate red card here. For them, I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. I think so. Very interesting. I don't think I've had something like this before. Was it kind of like not a penalty or anything? No further actions needed. Okay, so it's just a free kick. So yeah, interesting. I thought maybe we were getting a nice little decision for no reason. Obviously, there's no Jamie in the squad, no Gary Allen, no Julian Aquino. I just had to go with like the stronger side, and still Raya, Perez, Tika, Andrada, Sosa get into the squad. So the Newell's like party does alright, I think. Although I think Marco Raya is about to move to Fulham for like 11 million. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, Candy receives the ball. Oh, looks like he's going to put Martinez through, but goalie picks up as he looked to counter attack. We managed it. Oh, I thought we were going to deal with it better than that. Escasedo's down the right, goes past our left back, finds Suarez, and it's a goal. Not the Luis Suarez. That's annoying. It's a good header. Come on, ref. Should have blown up when it landed on his head, surely. Skip that. So hopefully we need to get a good response. Expect better. Let's see what happens. I'll try and encourage them as well. It is a different team, so it is hard to use the momentum that you get from the last game, to be honest. but a loss wouldn't be brilliant, wouldn't be good even. As Colombia look to add another. I think it looks like Martinez is having a bit of a bad game, but it's probably poor service, and Bird as well, and Candia. So we'll see if we get a chance carved out in the next 10-15, and if not, maybe we'll change that and maybe get Perez Tika on, as they look to, the passing has been pretty bad up front. Ooh, as we nearly get an interception with a goalie out. Raya to Candia, finds Bird. Can Bird find any support? Puts it across, and the goalie makes an absolute mess of it, and Martinez is there to tap it away. Yeah, a bit of a relief, but we got an equaliser quicker than I thought we would. Yeah, goalie Canada just does a howlie, just comes out and misreads the cross, and that throws us a lifeline. 65 minutes will probably come up quite quickly, and I think we might need to get a few more players on, I think. We'll see what this highlight goes, but Candy has gone a 6.4. The other players have kind of picked it up now, probably because of the assistant and things like that. But Martinez goes on this left-hand side. If we get dispossessed, we lose possession quite poorly. Ramos tidies up and we regain it. Hopefully we keep the composure, let's not lose the ball. Right on cue. Margarita to Emi Buendia, out to the left-hand side. Can we get a ball into the box? We do. It misses everyone's head. And yeah, I think we're just struggling to break down Colombia at the moment. There's a bit of an overlap. Martinez, McAllister. All the way back to our defence. I hope we don't lose it here. It's a bit dodgy play. Where can he find anyone? Candia. Oh, what a goal. That's why I was keeping him on. I definitely wasn't going to sub him. I definitely was. Funny, I think Bird gets the assist and Candia actually gets a goal. So yeah, I'm glad I kept those two guys on a little bit longer. As Ramos feeds Martinez, who just loops a header into Buendia, to Marco Ria, who slips it through to Candy, and what a finish that is on the left hand side, just smashes it near post. So yeah, that goes my subs out the window. I think I will get Buendia and Martinez off though. We'll see how it goes now. Perez Tika hasn't actually played for a while. For me anyway. I'm going on, confirm. They hoof it long, don't concede. Ramos. So yeah, Bird and Candy have kind of given themselves a bit of credit, because I was a bit worried that their performance were a bit below par. But they've got goal involvements, that's all we can ask for. It's Candia, passes to Licerio. Candia, they're just 1-2 in it with each other. Buendia, oh my goodness, oh, that would have been settling the game a bit more than this. But Dybala and Perez Tika come on. Come on, Perez Tika, get a goal. Prove that you're not just in the squad, because you know me, as Candy has picked up an injury, or knock, shall we say. Where is it? Potential thigh injury. I think we'll go for, yeah, why not? Nicolas Morales with his pace. And he can play on the right hand side as an inverted winger. And hopefully that sees 5 minutes left. Hopefully we can hold on to this win, and that'd be massive to come from behind as well. With a rotated side would be quite promising, I would say, because Brazil are obviously the main rivals in this group stage, in this Copa America, and we can beat them. We know that. So let's just keep the momentum up. Please don't concede. Sanchez whips it in. Oh, terrible defending, like really bad. Horrific defending, and they get an equaliser at the end of the game. Not brilliant. And that probably is going to be everything. 96th minute, yeah, 2-2. We can see right at the end. We weren't good enough. We should have been winning when we got into that position anyway. But as you can see, we're still top. We managed that point. It is quite important, so we're still top. I think what we'll do now is, there's only 2 games of the group left, so I'm pretty much through, I think, especially through Mexico. Yeah, because of the way it's formatted. And I'll come back for like the knockout rounds of Copa America and see who we have. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, if there's anything you want to say, just drop down in the comments. You know, players or things to look at. I think, where's our nation? yeah. Anyway, but thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you're new, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next episode.